Yes, we are in a minivan right now. Bet your car can't do this. Hey, Papa. The ride of the week.
I wonder what we got breaking news. Hold on.
The Seahawks are sending linebacker Jerome Baker and a 4th-round draft pick to the Titans for linebacker Ernest Jones.
Trade deadline's a couple weeks away. We know that John Schneider is and likes to be active.
I like the move, man. These guys are proactive. They are not waiting.
Our guys did a great job. You know, just had the lines of communication open and you know, wanted to go for it. He's already brought energy and juice.
I'm a dog. That's what you're getting. Getting a dog, getting somebody that's a leader, true leader. I'm gonna go out there each and every week, put my body on the line for my teammates, for this organization, and my family.
Linebackers, everyone has a reputation in the league. Players, coaches, schemes. I'm sure linebackers look at the Mike McDonald scheme and what he did in Baltimore and say, I wouldn't mind playing in that.
Does this say to you what it says to me? Like, we're going to aggressively go after this division, go after the playoffs?
Sure.
Which is just, you know, I would think as a Seahawks fan, this is what you want your group to do.
Hell, these last 3 months have been crazy. Like, I mean, we had a 3-month-old, got traded again. Like, it's been crazy.
Newly acquired linebacker Ernest Jones IV finds himself in a unique situation after being traded twice in the past 3 months.
Honestly, though, it's been fun. Me and my wife grown a lot closer through these hardship weeks. We've always been close, but this has helped us learn that, you know, no matter what, we got each other's back. She's always riding for me. It's been a whirlwind. This organization, this team, these players, they give that comfortability. They have high standards, expectations, and so do I coming in here. You know, nothing changed.
After a busy 3 months, Ernest will have the chance to face the team that drafted him.
I'm excited for the opportunity. I wouldn't say it's just something that I've just been thinking about. I mean, it's another opportunity. I won't go out there and put myself in a position where I'm taking myself outside the guidelines of what we're trying to do, and ultimately it's get a win. With it being a former team, of course, I would like to win, but, you know, I want to go out there and execute and play well.
The LA Rams will trek north to Seattle for the first of the Seahawks' 3 straight divisional matchups.
They do a great job of staying ahead of the sticks, and then, you know, Matthew does a great job of getting the ball out on time. He's as tough as they come. We respect him on that, and just the savviness and the control of their system, what they're asking him to do on a down-in, down-out basis.
The veteran Stafford is backed by third-year running back Kyren Williams.
I've never seen him back down from a challenge when I was there, so I think it's going to be electric. It's going to be fireworks. We meet each other in the hole, and let's see what happens.
They have a lot of you know, different formations, you know, a lot of different personnel. They're a pretty good defense, man. We got to go out there. We got to take it to them from the start.
This NFC West matchup will put 2 of the NFL's youngest minds head-to-head.
He attacks your structures, and he understands how you're wired, and you better have answers for how you're building it. You know, all the great coordinators do that, but he's right at the top with everybody else.
Let's go make the best of our opportunities. Let's lead our troops today, man. Let's come out with that fire, that intensity.
It's about action now. Not for one play, not for one series, one quarter, for the whole game. Can you sustain? Bro, we got to spin today. Let's go.
Spin this.
Gang on 3. 1, 2, 3. Gang.
With less than a minute left in the first half, a free play helps the Seahawks find the end zone.
Flags are down. 3rd down and 8. Free play. Goes down far sidelines. It's Tyler Lockett. Touchdown! Seahawks! That's why you take that free play and you never give up on it.
As the clock winds down, LA tries to take a deep shot.
Stafford takes his time. Now looks, throws to Nakua downfield, reaching up, intercepted, it's Woolen! Still the Seahawks have 2 timeouts left and 27 seconds remaining. What a leaping interception by Reek Woolen. 20 now, back at the 30, empty backfield again for Geno. Rams load up like they want to blitz. Good cadence, got the Rams to jump again. Geno's just going to let it fly. He's got JSN far side. He makes a catch inside the 25-yard line. Are you kidding me? The Rams can't stay on their side of the ball, and Geno Smith rears up and throws another deep shot.
A big completion to JSN puts the Seahawks deep in Rams territory with 11 seconds left in the half.
Walker goes wide to the right side, empty backfield for Geno. Steps up in the pocket, still stepping. Now he's throwing end zone, got his man, touchdown! Seahawks! JSN finds an opening in the end zone, and Geno Smith looked like he was going to get sacked, fires a shot. JSN makes the catch from 24 out, and the Seahawks just like that on top now 12-3. Again, Williams in the backfield. Play fake. Stafford's going to throw wide open near side. Touchdown, Rams.
The start of the second half, LA begins to battle back. With the Rams now leading by 7, Seattle is in need of a heroic play.
Blocked! The ball is blocked! Zentner! The ball is blocked by the Seahawks inside the 20-yard line. And there was about 4 Seahawks who broke through.
With a minute left in regulation, the Seahawks offense has a final chance.
Here we go. This is it. 4th down and 5. Rams look like they want to blitz. Getting downfield, making the catch. It's JSN. He is hammered out of bounds, but a perfect throw by Geno inside the 20-yard line. I'm telling you, when Geno gets just enough time, he throws a perfect pass for 30 yards. Geno has time, throws to the end zone. Touchdown! Seahawks! It's Jaxon Smith-Njigba. What a game by JSN, and what a throw between 2 defenders.
JSN's TD reception adds to his career day. 180 yards, 2 scores, and putting his team an extra point away from overtime.
Man, I thought he was lights out. I really thought he had about 200 yards today. He was all over the place. He played with extreme fire. Shoot, man, he was, just doing his thing, man. That's who he is.
Every time we go, we take the field, get in the huddle. I know we're going to give our best effort. I know if we give him time, we run the right routes, we do what we're supposed to do, he's going to put the ball where it's supposed to be, and, that's all we can, do. But, yeah, we have total confidence when we go out there.
With the 2 teams tied at 20, overtime looms. As Seattle enters the red zone, a decision must be made.
So here you go now. You're looking at 4th down, less than a yard. Do you kick the field goal? No. Mike McDonald says, let's bring on the big guys.
Playing quarterback, there's a lot that goes on back there, and if you focus on what happened, previously, it's only going to affect you negatively. So, just moving on to the next play.
Nope, going to turn, going to hand to Walker, going to put his shoulder pads down. I don't think he got there.
I've been in this league long enough, so I've seen a lot, and I've been through a lot, and I think that helps me. It helps me move on. But as long as we got a shot, as long as I got a shot, I'm gonna keep fighting. That's just the way I am. That's how I'm wired. I don't know no other way.
2nd down and 6. Seattle defense loaded up on the inside of the defensive front. Stafford wants to throw. Got a man deep. Throw goes deep. One-handed catch. Does he hang on to it? Robinson, game over. Rams win.
I think on all levels, it's a great time for a self-assessment. Coaches, players, just understand kind of what happened up until this point and stack and build. This second half of the season is just a sprint, it feels like, and we're very capable. We're a very capable team, and we've seen it done every year in, year out. And I think we can be that team this year. Just to really turn it around, figure out who we are as a team, and just push.
The bye week's going to be, it's a big week for us to get better. Take a look at, what's like right now we have an idea of the symptoms, but what's going on underneath process-wise on why we're not playing complementary football in 60 minutes. So that's what we're going to be attacking this week, and then we'll come back to work and move forward. We got the right guys. We just have to make it come to life.
Man, we got our season right in front of us. Everything's ahead of us. We get a week to reevaluate, to rest our bodies and get our minds back. And, we got a tough San Fran team, coming back after the bye. But 8 games to go and get it. 8 games to go and get it, man. Everything that we worked for in the offseason, all the hard work that we put in throughout the week, it's this final stretch, this 8-game stretch is what it's about.
You're leading the league in all these situations because of what you've been able to rise above.
Yes, sir.
When I have a son, and I can't wait to tell him about what you've been able to do because that's what it's all about.
I appreciate you,
all
Coach.
right? I work on defense, I work the DBs. Great job, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Coach. Good stuff
Sure,
out there,
bro.
man.
Yeah, man.
Y'all get back safe. Yes, sir.
Steve Rabel back with us. And Steve, let's get right to it here. There's some final thoughts about this game and where this team goes forward. But again, there were some moments out there today where you actually thought the Seahawks were going to pull it off.
Well, I think they proved today that they're a good enough football team to win games like this. Keep everybody pointed in the same direction. The kinds of things that you did wrong today are going to turn for you, and you're going to start do better, and hopefully it'll start next in 2 weeks against San Francisco.
Okay, Steve, let's you're going into this break, and you look at this team basically at the halfway point of the season. Is there a couple of things you'd like to see them improve on?
Well, yeah, cut out the penalties. Find a way to just stop shooting yourself in the foot. What wouldn't be fixable is if these guys didn't believe that they were on the right track, and they believe they are heading in the right direction. And so Mike has them believing that if you just continue to focus on what you're doing and just do it a little bit better. Don't do more than what you're capable of doing, or don't do somebody else's job. And I think getting away for a week and just not listening to any of the noise is going to be really good for the players. The coaches, some of them will take some time, but a lot of those guys are going to be in the office breaking down film anyway.
Ernest Jones, former Ram, well, you could tell he wanted a little piece of this action and let those guys know they made a mistake trading him because they were the team that drafted him originally. So he was up for this game. He played really well in the first half and stuffed the run, put the heat on Matthew Stafford. I thought that defense did a nice job, and it was good to see them blitzing.
Heading into the bye week, Seattle will get time to relax off the field. For Ernest Jones and his family, the bye week provides time to find a new home here in the Pacific Northwest.
So today we're gonna be looking at a few rental homes, trying to get squared away here in Seattle. Gotta find somewhere to stay because the hotel it's not been good to the back. So it's literally like maybe a queen size bed and all our luggage, one little sofa.
It's been an experience with the baby, especially a small space, not really having all his toys and just the area.
It's tough, but it's been fun. We've grown a lot as a family from this situation, and hopefully we find something here today and, like these homes. Ooh. It's open down here. Turn on the light. We've moved twice this year. We moved from the West Coast back down towards, back home, and now we're back on this side. So it's been a journey, but it's been fun. Being traded twice, for me mentally, it takes a toll on you, but that's why you have those support systems. That's why you come to good teams like this, because the players in this locker room, man, these guys have welcomed me in with open arms. They've truly embraced me, and they've honestly brought me back to life. The game is 10 times funner playing with these guys, and knowing that they're gonna have my back and I got theirs. The journey's the biggest thing that I keep on leaning into, and I keep telling myself my son will have somebody positive and a great role model in me that shows him, regardless of when things are going tough, you just keep fighting and it'll work out for you.
No, not a good one.
Not a good one, buddy. Daddy agrees. Me and my wife used to always say how we missed the rain, so when we got here, it was perfect timing. Seeing them, each and every day that I come home from work, they just give me a new perspective. Now I'm not doing this all for me. I wouldn't be, constantly smiling and just still happy about being traded twice if it wasn't for them and, what they do for me. So I wouldn't be to this point today without those two. City's beautiful. Everyone around seems so friendly, and they love Seahawk football. We've been enjoying it. It feels like a college town, almost just how they come together for football. When I think of linebackers, I think of teams like Seattle. Bobby Wagner came to mind, legendary linebacker here. We played together 1 year with the Rams, so from that aspect, got to learn a lot from him. He loved Seattle. Even when he got traded here, he was kind of one of the first ones to, congratulate me, but also tell me, you're gonna love Seattle, love what's going on there. So we've always been, pretty close.
Is the bathroom with the shower?
I'm excited just about this team. I think we got a lot of great things going. Younger team than normally Seattle's had. So I'm excited about the things that we can do.
In his first NFL season, Ernest became a Super Bowl champion. Now bringing that experience to Seattle, he knows what it takes to reach that championship level.
It definitely takes togetherness. That brother that you're lining up with, each and every day to go to battle with, you got to trust and know that he's going to do his job, and that way you can go out and, do your job. I definitely feel like we have that here. Good sign. Didn't see a rainbow in Tennessee. It's maybe a good sign. We've hit a few bumps in the road, but I think this team overall, we're building, we're growing closer together. We'll continue to get stronger as a team, and we'll be something to deal with in the future here.
I love it.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for letting
you
us
so
see
much.
it. The portion of the bye week is, of course, reset mentally. This is a long season. Just resetting, get your body back mentally, physically, protect the team, protect your body, and when you come back, just know it's time for the big run, so get ready to go. You like it? I know. Yeah.
He gives his vote.
100%.
When we left you yesterday, we were just wrapping up with Mike Macdonald. We just played it again a few minutes ago. I just felt like his energy was very different in reacting to that loss than it had been in any of the previous losses. Defense was really good. It really was.
Yeah, and I think most importantly in that improvement was your second level. Was Ernest Jones. That's how you clean it up. That's what it's supposed to look like in this scheme.
I don't know. It wasn't so much one specific thing he said. It was more just a feeling of confidence. It felt like he thought his team had turned a bit of a corner and was playing closer to the level he expects, especially on defense. And now, all right, what are you going to try to accomplish this week in the bye week?
Let's have a clear, direct direction on where we're going in all three phases, and let's make it really, really clear, so we're all on the same page.
I actually kind of like that answer.
I think this bye comes at the perfect time. The literal side of it, like Evan in attacking, this is what we really are. Let's be really honest. And that's what you got to do during this bye week. And honestly, I think it comes at the absolute perfect time. Not only because hopefully Abe Lucas and DK Metcalf are able to come back and be starting for you when you take on the Niners. You're coming off the bye week to face them. You will learn, and they will learn an awful lot, honestly. They can have their guys in season working tendencies and giving them the numbers and all that stuff, but you're still hyper-focused on your opponent and beating that opponent. Now you're hyper-focused on really doing what he just said. Headstrong, figure out what we are, most importantly what we're not, and go attack that issue.